5. Habari ya mchana. Jina langu ni Yakini the Free. Nina furaha kukutana na wewe. Kwa nini unacheka? Najifunza Kiswahili kutoka YouTube. Hakuna matata. Kuwa mwangalifu. Hey everyone, this is Yakini the Free here, playing in the Hell Hades 2025 free-to-play challenge. Just showing the result of my first quick battle key for Hydra normal. That's not a bad result. I'm not going to keep it because I'm going to do a manual run on Hydra with you guys here. However, I was speaking a little Swahili there, and I had to write it down because I don't have many opportunities to speak Swahili. It's mostly spoken in Tanzania and Kenya. And a neat thing is, you might have heard me say Hakuna Matata. And a lot of people have heard this, but they don't know what it means or its origin. It basically translates into not entangled, no problem. Everything is okay. So Hakuna Matata, everything is okay. So another neat fact about Tanzania is that they have the world's largest lake. Africa's largest lake. It's the second largest lake in the world, and it's Lake Victoria. The world's largest lake is Lake Superior in Canada, the US. But Lake Victoria is also nearby the Serengeti River, where you know of the massive migrations of like wildebeest and zebras that you see on nature videos where the crocodiles come out and chomp them. It's not too pleasant, but that's natural. It's part of life and nature down there. So let's take a look at the leaderboard before I go into another run there. And before I say anything further, I accidentally mimed about an hour ago for 20 minutes on the upload before because OBS did an update and I'm not tech savvy. So I didn't realize that it defaulted back to the standard audio. So I had 20 minutes of miming and I summoned an Eternal Soul Stone. I was so happy. Showed some faction war stuff. Stuff happens in life, no big deal. Yaki the Free, third overall for the second straight day. Only a little bit ahead here. It's what is that, 119 points? But I'm backed by like 537 here of Bront Cathitter. Yeah, I think that's the math. Anywho, third overall. I'm not going to argue. As I said, I didn't expect to be in the top 10 for more than like 2 days. And there I am for near the end. There's such a weird thing going on there where the Windows starts, whatever that's called, it's glitching out. I don't know. So, however, if we take a look in Clan Boss at the best key yesterday, Yakety the Free on Ultra Nightmare, 22.76 million. Maybe I'll boost this one up just a little bit to show it. But seventh overall, 22.76 million. That's an easy 4 key. That's 90 million damage. I'm almost ready to get down to a 3 key, I think, on farm. I was hoping with that Eternal Soul Stone to get a 6-star Dathy because a crushing rend on him would have guaranteed everything. So let's try another. We'll discard this best result I've ever had on the Hydra clan boss anyways. And let's try another quick battle and see if it comes anywhere near that 17 million. It's pretty crazy, that difference, isn't it? One was 17. This one is 3 million. Let's try it again and see what happens here. This will be 7 million, 5 million. So I'm just going to waste them all just for the fun of it. I can't believe it showed. Yeah. Like, how is there that much of a variance? That is insane. I went from 17 million to 1.65. Let's try it once more. Maybe I should have kept it. Doesn't matter to me. We're going to discard the result. We're going to take it off of auto, and we're going to try a quick run here. And normally I would put Alice in the lead for her damage, but I'm going to use this accuracy boost of 40 from Dathy because the head of DK, the one that removes your debuffs and grants the shield, is Force Affinity. So it's going to hamper my Taragi's attempts to land his Provoke. Fully maxed, skilled Sun Wukong. And I also put a bunch of books into Ultimate Collect by mistake looking at him. I thought it was my Ugo, so he's 1 book away from having this as a 4-turn cooldown. His AoE hit point burn. And he didn't land anything. This is absolutely hilarious to me. So let's see if Dathy can at least land his stuff. Something's funny with the RNG on this boss. It drives me absolutely crazy. As you saw, that first battle was 17 million. This one won't be anywhere near, but we're going to complete it for you. So again, I'm going to A1 with my Alice on the head of Suffering. So the head of Suffering is going to do back-to-back cooldown inducing moves. So I'm going to get full credit for that Brimstone procking. Come on, land it. Yeah, this is a terrible run. So I'm going to reset this. I'll let you see what I was saying first, though, about this Brimstone happening, but you don't keep that run. If you only land one of the hit point burns, I shouldn't keep it anyways. But I just thought I would show you. And everybody's procking all the stuff that you don't want them to proc, the true fears. So let's try it once more. And if it doesn't go well, we're going to do an Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss Demon Lord hit. I should have, you start looking back, you're like, I should have kept that 17.5 million. I should have kept it because I'm getting close to the first chest for your total damage on Clan Boss, not for Hydra class, but the cumulative chest at the bottom. There we go. So this is much better already. So now we hope Dathy lands all four. And he just missed. That's okay. Come on, Alice. And Alice procced an extra turn. So I focus hard, usually my Alice, to get rid of Shithead, right? The Torment, so I don't get fears. Now I'm going to try to get rid of the head of DK. I don't know, right? That's where I'm torn because Alice is going to do a lot of damage here. Watch this. Should be like 30% of that boss's head. Oh, she didn't do it. I need this provoke to land. Come on, Taragi, put it on there. There's not a better start that I could have asked for. This is perfect. So everybody's got a true fear though, right? Because they all did AoEs or attacked or whatever, right? So Arbiter, I'm just going to make sure she tries to get a weaken on. Woo! And it's starting to be noticeable, that little bit of accuracy from the Great Hall that I've got on her. So I don't expect anybody to get a real move off here, right? Oh, not bad. So I don't want to burn them. Sorry, I don't want to waste cooldown when they have a true fear. That's why you see I purposely targeted the head of suffering with Alice. So now I have more damage on, barely even had a bit of the fight going. And that's what drives me crazy. It must drive other people crazy too. How there's such a 16 million damage variance on the battle, on the quick battle. Like that's ludicrous. There's something inherently incorrect with that, if you ask me. So I'm going to put on my ally protect, I'm hoping, with Taragi. As long as he doesn't proc that fear. Come on, man. Damn it. So the idea was, because I knew my Wukong, his next move, he's going to be able to steal the buffs that the head of Mischief was going to steal. Anyways, not much I can do about that. I think Wukong's the only one who dies here anyways. I think they're going to target Wukong. So you might ask yourself now, like, would you A3 with Alice to hit or A2 with Alice to hit everyone? No. I want to focus this head down as hard as possible, or as fast as possible. Once I get rid of that fear head, as you saw, look, no decreased defense at that time, and she did more damage. So my Alice can basically take 4 turns of her A1 and kill this head on easy. Basically. So Wukong is one of the best people to have being the target at all times. As you see, he takes a little bit of a nap and then he wakes himself up and he's ready to rock and roll. So this is just going to cleanse only the one head. So that's perfect. I'm going to make sure that I don't want the head of mischief to spread this increased attack normally, but it doesn't matter, right? I'm going to let them, maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, let's block the debuffs. I'll steal that attack off of them. Then I'm going to boost everyone with Arbiter. And hopefully Alice gets a turn here, because now I got to bust this shield down. And she doesn't proc it. So there's obviously other methods that you can do than what you see me doing for this, so that you're not always procking True Fear, which is it's stupendously annoying. Because, Dathy would have been able to get this head down a little bit further. It's no big deal, though. So now I don't need a Taragi provoke. And I'm just going to keep focusing on the head of DK here with everybody but Alice. My Alice is going to try to bust this shield and kill the head of Torment. Shithead. If I focused the head of DK here, I probably could have got it down. I probably could have. And maybe I should. But I don't want this head of, yeah, forget it. Let's try it this way. Let's see how much, see, Alice doesn't, she weak hits. That's the problem. And now that that smite's on there, she's not going to get any credit for it. Come on, Dathy. Come on, one more. Good enough. Just getting that extra turn a little bit helps. So now's the time to apply your hit point burn. If you have any HP burn hero, because all the turns it's going to go off because these skills are on cooldown. So my ultimate Galek is going to get, True Feared. And there's Wukong doing his job tanking again. I don't need to worry about trying to pick him up. And you see that the hit point burn does the damage to the shield a little bit for you as well. So now Galek is dead. It's no big deal. I don't have to worry about that, but I don't want my Arbiter dying. So I'm going to make sure everybody's okay. I don't know what I want to do with that. Let's do about 20,000, about 35,000. So I still don't have max masteries yet on my Wukong. Not yet. He doesn't have a T6, but he's going to get it. So here's the hope. Dathy lands it all, procs an extra turn. Yes, and the True Fear doesn't work. Perfect. So now with my Dathy, I'm going to hammer onto this head of Torment, shithead. Oh, you got another extra turn. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I don't need to waste that. Go Dathy. You can try to fear him, but he don't care. He just fades into the shadows. Now I can pick up my ultimate Galek. Then I can boost everybody with the Arbiter and heal him a little bit. And I think I want to reduce his chance. So Taragi's only got, I think it's a 40% chance for him to land decrease attack. So this is another reason why Dathy's so good here, because I don't have a Hex hero. I don't have anybody in a Hex set, so I can't directly target the head of Mischief here, which absolutely hurts. But I want to try to get it a hit point burn. Oh, perfect. Land it. So I don't have to worry about targeting that anymore. That's going to work. And if you're not familiar, the head of Torment, especially now with the weaken, you watch the amount of damage it takes. Obviously, I wish my Alice was out. Woo. But watch Taragi's damage. 20,000. Okay? On the strong against him affinity. So I don't want to slap that with Wukong. Yeah. So I believe the head of DK is going to try to cleanse everybody. So that's why I didn't use the block debuffs with Wukong. I will use it on the next turn. But I'm getting a little bit of bonus damage in, if you will. So Dathy, let's get him an extra turn so he wears the weaken off. It doesn't really matter. Let's see if he can hit this. Try it again. Go Dathy. Nope. Keeps hitting the head of DK. So Alice is my big damage. Obviously, I wish I could have had a chance at getting, that was like 300,000 damage. And this is going to suck. The head of Wrath, that's the end of anything good. You watch how quickly this head of Wrath wipes me out. And maybe that's why that first run had the 17 million, because the head of Wrath didn't proc. That might be it. I don't know. I don't do any team setup. I just let them fly. You also notice, like, I'm not targeting the head of Suffering at all. It's got the most like resistance and defense or whatever. So I'm just going to keep working on these two over here. And hopefully through AoE, I whittle down the head of Mischief. And there's been a couple times where I've had all 3 or 4 heads, pardon me, dead at the same time. And you pick up some good damage, but then when they all come back with that, they absorb all your damage, it doesn't make sense. So I think now's the time that Alice gets into a smite. This is where you got to be mindful of your HP burns and your poisons on this boss now. Because the head of Wrath, every time it takes a tick damage from anybody's HP burn, it adds a stack to the vengeance or whatever. And it doesn't feel very good when you're low health on almost everybody and the head of Wrath procs, it's 15 hit. So Wukong's, I figure, right here. We'll work on the head of DK for a bit here. And if it keeps proccing the fear head, I think it's better in my roster, my experience so far, than the head of suffering. Because this is a dangerous head here. As you see, it provokes everybody. And if you don't have a block debuffs on it and it gets an increased attack, and I have a triple hitting Alice and a double hitting Arbiter, like it's going to wipe you out. So I don't think I'll be keeping this run. I'm not sure. It's looking decent so far, but I mean, if I can quick battle a 17 million, I'm sure I can manual very similar. And now Alice, come on, Alice, get that smite up there. So I don't know, but it should. This smite should also proc this boss to hit. So I'm going to try to make sure that everybody's got a debuff on that's going. Yeah, I want the boss to hit me now. Dathy's ready to die. Arbiter's got her revive ready, and I think she survives. Whew, barely. Don't target Arbiter. Woo. Okay, so Wukong going to steal. Perfect. I'm going to res everybody just to make sure. I wish I had their increased attack available, obviously. I messed that up. But if I can get a turn off before she dies with Taragi, I think he has his ally protect available. So that wasn't a good run. There's always RNG. Sometimes you did everything absolutely correctly, and it's just RNG sometimes. Okay, especially like that head of suffering coming up. That wasn't something that I wanted. So get out of here. I'm going to show you the clan v clan, and we've got a 30,000 point lead almost. And we'll take a look at the members' production. Yaki the Free, 220,000 points. Easy Rider, right up there with me. We're trying to crush these people here. We want to get it all the way to 250, both of us, obviously, because then we can get all this extra juicy rewards and actually craft one of these Gilda Medallion relics or whatever. And we'd probably be able to do two because we'd pick up these points as well. So something that absolutely meant the world to me was summoning this Eternal Soul Stone. I wish I could have shown it to you, but it gave me this 5-star Alaz. I'm not going to get an Alaz on this account. And if I do, so be it. So I was going to sell it for 700, and hopefully sell this Frozen Banshee, sell this Torox. It's 826 plus 92 is only 928. I don't know where I could get 72 more of the coins to summon with, because I would surely pick up another, 20,000 CvC points with that. So, and I apologize for how often I say so. I have a multitude of transitional words available in my lexicon of English, and I try to refrain from using uncommon words. And that's why so comes up, or as you can see. And again, normal Hydra, got a whole week to deal with that. On Nightmare Clan Boss, I did a quick battle, and it gave me 30 million. So we're going to do an Ultra Nightmare battle for an ultra longer than normal upload. And here we go. And if I can get 23 million on this key and two more after that, I'd be very happy, because that would give me the max chest. I've never had the max chest on this account. And again, this is Ultra Nightmare. So you see how quick the boss is compared to me. I have to use my defensive cooldowns immediately with Tagore. And because it's early on, it's okay if my Dathy cycles out of that shield. He's going to be okay. I definitely want to get those debuffs on as soon as possible. Oh, Jabrag, you better be ready, buddy. I'm not messing around here. So you'll notice there's going to be a whole lot of resist show up for Arbiter on Ultra Nightmare. It's very rare that she's going to land a weaken on this boss. Shortly, though, maybe in, if I get an accuracy banner, of course, but maybe in another 2 weeks, I might have almost a maxed out accuracy for the Void, and I will definitely put them in there because I get more benefit from all that extra accuracy. I don't know if I'm going to meter boost. That's meter boost. Because Cold Heart definitely needs accuracy. So this is just the first hit. Let's see how hard everyone gets hit from the, what is it called here again? Dark Nova, if I can get a decrease attack up. Wow, Jareg. He's got a 60% chance to land that, man. He missed twice. So you see the hit. It's only turn 2 for the boss. There's such a steep increase to the requirements of your stats and what the clan boss does back to you. The Demon Lord hits pretty darn hard on Ultra Nightmare. So now I've got to hope my RNG is better than what you saw in the Hydra battle. That was a pretty bad Hydra battle. But obviously, I lose my train of thought, yappering away, prattling on with you guys. But you saw 17 and change million. That was my biggest Hydra hit ever. And it was the first quick battle I did. So you have a whole week. And believe me, there's no more there's not an area more affected by RNG in my experience than Hydra in this game. It's absolutely crazy. And I understand why they don't give us free redos on the clan boss because it's got the easiest big boy rewards available. I wonder who's getting punched here. I think it's Jareg. But there really should be a practice zone. I won't say their names, but there's lots of other games that give you practice zones for like your daily loot farm, if you will, right? And I think it's time. After 6 years, I think it's time that they give, you get at least one practice key every day for whatever affinity or pardon me, on every difficulty. That way everyone has you're not guessing if your new setup is going to be effective. However, this is Raid Shadow Legends. If you're playing for free like we are on this, I can't have much to complain about. So it's basically the same cycle with Dathy if he doesn't proc any extra turns. And that's on Ultra Nightmare. It's good and bad. It's a catch-22 if you understand what I'm saying, because sometimes during the Ally Protect, Dathy's going to proc like 6 extra turns. And I don't want him doing that. And then sometimes I do because he's going to pick up, an extra 3 million damage. So anyways, having that Eternal Soul Stone, like I said, if I was fortunate enough to pick up the 6-star blessing for Dathy, he'd be doing, I forget how much damage would be coming off if he had the against Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss and he's got Crushing Rend. But I'm sure it would be a lot bigger hits for him. And he's only got, I think, 90% crit damage. So he's not really going to hit hard regardless yet. So I think Tagore, because he's got the increased speed, I think Tagore is going to get another turn before the boss. Because Arbiter, I don't know. Let's see here. Where's the clan boss? Oh, it's close. I think so. Yep. Woo. So it doesn't really matter, really yet at turn 6. But as long as I can keep everybody at full health, then I'm controlling who the stun target is. Because when Tagore does his A1, he's always applying an increased defense. So if everybody has full HP, it's always going to go on your leader. So I know my Alice won't become the stun target. Yeah. And the cycle's going to change after about turn 10. I'm not going to be using Tagore's heal, his increased speed, before the boss does this Dark Nova, because this is going to hurt no matter what. Because there's no decreased attack. Jareg's usually a bit better than this. He's not being very accurate for this upload. Boom, big hit. Yeah, so 8,500 damage on a ally-protected Dathy. That's a pretty substantial hit. So I'm going to meter boost everyone again while I can. Because I want to get Jareg, as many turns as he can before the boss stuns anyone. Because it might be Jareg, and he's got a 4-turn cooldown on his ally protect. Wow. You know what? Let's speed him up again. I think I got a cooldown proc from Cycle of Magic on the mastery in the support tree for Tagore. So it's as you like that pretty weak hit on Alice, right? Because my Alice has a little over 2k defense, I think, but it's only turn 9. It's coming. In about 3 more turns of the boss, he's going to start getting pretty upset and hurting my people. If you're trying your own method to get through to a 3-key Ultra Nightmare. Okay? It's important that you stay true to your roster. And my roster had relentless sets. I didn't have any other savage gears or anything available at the time. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I got an Ally Protect right now. But I purposely said I'm just going to not speed tune because of the relentless sets. You can't possibly speed tune with the masteries I already picked for early game that give all sorts of cooldowns and stuff and extra turns. So I said I'm just going to bring in, as you see the lineup here, I push hard for Arbiter, and I kept the relentless on because it works everywhere else for me in the game. After this run, I will show you my area bonus. So Jareg did have a chance for an extra turn here, eh? It's okay, you know. Dathy's not going to take too much damage on here, but the problem is you see everybody else, you know, Tagore wore out his Ally Protect. However, the bonus is now I know Jareg is. I'm not going to meter boost. I'll do it on the next turn. Watch, I'll show you why. So Jareg has, since he did it one turn early, he's guaranteed, even if he gets stunned now, to have his Ally Protect up again for the next Dark Nova. I got to keep looking. I forget, you know, some of these names, like Flesh Wither, sometimes it changes names. So now you see why I boosted with Arbiter after. Okay. And, well, I think I was supposed to do something with Tagore there that I forgot. So people are probably in trouble here. No, it won't matter. It won't matter. I think Dathy's going to get punched. Yeah. So now I'm going to heal and speed everybody up. And Tagore should get another turn around. He should. Especially now. Yeah. Tagore's got his turn. And that's why Arbiter works, because she's got 2 meter boosts. And then the cycle changes when you start having people die, because then she reses them and then meter boost. But yeah, Jareg is a wonderful clan boss hero. I don't know any other champion that has as much to give with that consistency on an A1 for decreased attack as Jareg, because he's got the Ally Protect, increased defense, and he puts a continuous heal buff on anybody who takes more than 20% of their HP in one hit. Dathy missed again, eh? That's all right. Tagore's getting a lot of this cooldown procs, actually, so I'm happy about that. So Jareg, as you see with the power of Arbiter's meter boost, he's ready to rock and roll, but no decreased defense on the boss. Really, really hurts there. So I don't want an extra turn with Dathy. Not this time, because now we're at stage or turn 13. I think everybody's going to get hit for at least 5,000. And the boss got decreased attack. Yeah, see that? 6,000s and stuff. I can't risk it anymore. It's better now that I can get to, like, if possible, turn 23 instead of, you know, trying to get as many extra turns in with Dathy. Wow, go to Gore. If he keeps proccing that, I'm always increased speed and full health. So that's not bad. And I think Jareg's going to get punched. Oh, it might be Alice now. Might be Alice now. Yeah, I'm going to make sure that Dathy gets a turn here. So I'm going to show you a bit of something I normally don't do, but I want to get this decreased defense up. Perfect. And I know Dathy gets an extra turn after that. So I think it's Alice who gets punched here. Oh, no, because Tagore put the thing on her. That's okay. Arbiter, a little bit of a meter boost. Alice, perfect timing for that smite. Let's go. Let's go. This has definitely got a good looking 18 million currently. No, yeah, perfect. So now Dathy should land this because there was room for one, so he gets another extra turn. Come on, Dathy. Keep on going, buddy. Yes. So that's why Relentless works. It's all RNG. Dang. And if Tagore was able to get his heal on right there, that that was the idea. Pardon me, not his heal. A cooldown here. Perfect. Again, Tagore. Boom. Heal him up. So you see this continuous heal over Dathy. That's because he got hit so hard because he didn't have Ally Protect. And that came from Jareg's passive. But Arbiter landed the weaken. So watch the damage now. Ah, he didn't land it. Oh, he did land it. Not bad. Oh, no increase attack. That's why it was so weak. So 56K. It's not bad hit. So I boosted with Arbiter because I want to get Alice as many chances as possible here. Even if she gets 5 relentless procs in a row and wears off her ally protect, this is where I make up any lost damage. Dang. So it's still not bad, right? 75,000 on average for Alice. I forget it's 18 million for the first chest. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. Come on, Dathy, don't be doing that. That's it. Ah, that's okay. Wow, he just keeps on going. So again, I can't apply any more decreased defense, so he wouldn't get an extra turn. It'd just be a waste of that cooldown. But look, he got hit for 29,000. Ouch! Big punch on Dathy. So if you don't know what Jarag though, when the boss switches affinities and he hits you more than once, you can proc that continuous heal repeatedly. So the boss hits you 4 times and you go from 100% to 20% HP, you would pick up 4 continuous heals. So Jarag's pretty good with that. Dathy's still, I think Dathy might put in about 7 million damage here. That's not bad. So I think Alice is punched. Yeah, perfect. I know it sounds funny again to say it, right? Like the big damage dealer's getting punched with the weaken and all that on. But as you saw, she's able to take the hit. The only problem now is to get that smite debuff on the boss. I don't think I have a boost available to get. Oh, she does. Let's see if this is the smite. Come on, Alice. Perfect. But she's in trouble now because she did the relentless proc. Oh, this is a good run. I'm almost at 1 million damage per turn. Almost. It's a good run for Ultra Nightmare. But you'll notice now, everybody's going to start dying. And I just used Arbiter's, what do you call it here? Her res. So I can't pick Dathy up for a long time. However, I think Alice dies from this. Maybe she doesn't. If she doesn't, it's really good. Oh, that's beautiful. So Arbiter might become the stun target here because Jarag's going to have a lot of HP. Alice is maxed, and Tagor's going to put the increased defense on himself if he already didn't have it. So yeah, I think Arbiter's going to get punched in the head here. This isn't bad. If I can pick up 23 million, obviously that was the hope. It's not going to happen. Hey, she didn't die. You go, Barbie Arby. Not bad. So this is where I'm in big trouble. There's no decreased attack on that boss, and nobody has a shield. Come on. Oh, that might have made no. It doesn't make sense to res because Arbiter's going to die no matter what, and Dathy would have died again as well. So instead, I'll be able to res Arbiter on the next move, and hopefully she'll get a turn in soon enough that she can. This is the guessing game. Yep. So because the boss is such a baby meter, I think my Arbiter gets a turn here. And then she's going to meter boost and heal Dathy, I think. But this isn't bad, man. I'm on my way to almost 20 mil. But I think everybody's toast here. Yeah, if Tagore practice heal, oh, huge news. Come on, Arbiter. Come on, Dathy. Do some stuff. Don't die. Yes. This is good. This is a good run right here. So I think I can make it so that Arbiter's getting punched again. I don't want that. So it won't be Arbiter. It's probably going to turn out to be what do you call it here? Jareg. Jareg. Sorry about that. This message that came up is responding to when I said I did 20-minute recording of miming. So anyways, come on, Jareg. Put it on there. Good work. Oh, put it on Arbiter. Oh, it might be Tagore that gets punched now, which would be okay. If it's Tagore, it's okay. Because Arbiter is going to pick him right up. Oh, what a good run though. This might be a 22 million hit again, depending on what Dathy did right there. Yeah, I don't know about Tagore getting a turn though. This is going to be tough. But I think, oh, it's close. It's close. Yep. Decrease attack. That's GG. If Jareg landed that decrease attack there, that would have been, yeah, it's over. Everybody's burnt. Maybe Jareg lives. No. Good enough. 21 million. Do that today. I'm going to probably do one more key there and then one in brutal. But if you take a look at the Ultra Nightmare, again, you need 70 million. I did 20. I'll be picking up a Divine Chest. So it's a bit of a longer upload because, as I said, I made an error and I recorded myself miming. Hey, what are these? These are no good. What is this one? No good. So again, I still haven't really seen any ancient shards in my shop. And I'm wondering what's going on. One did show up, but it was in the locked out section. And as you're noticing, I don't have 120 gems to unlock that last one, which I normally wouldn't. So I want to fight Arbiter here. And as the life fades out on this one-man defense Arbiter, I shall fade away on this bit longer than normal upload. But I hope you had a little bit of fun seeing the RNG variants for everybody on Hydra and on Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss. You know what? Let me show you why I say you never fight Marius. Here's a 6-star, what do you call that? Reaper? Marius. So I'm going to take it out. He's probably got stone skin. Yep. So I boost everybody, and hopefully I sheep him. Oh, this isn't good. So now I got to try to strip that stone skin. This isn't good. So can Alice strip it? Not bad, but I think I'm dead here anyways. Yeah. So if the sheep landed on that Marius, I might have beat them. But that's why I normally don't fight that enemy. Hey, I got enough. Take a look at this. We got 83 stars, or pardon me, 83 medals. Can I upgrade anything? I can. So Wukong could get some extra stuff, or I could do some defense on my Dathy for clan boss. And here's where you're wondering, like, do I need more resist? And I think I want a little more defense on clan boss. I don't know, so I'm going to leave it be. Oh, and I apologize, the area bonus. I'm in Silver 3 actually of Live Arena. So you can see all this extra area bonus stuff, 4% ignore defense on the clan boss, 6 speed, 24 accuracy. Those things help. So to show you, in Live Arena, I've never even made it this far on my main account. And I only won 3 out of 10 battles, and I fully anticipate getting knocked out of here shortly, but not bad. I was pretty happy about that. This was Yakety the Free, playing in the Hell Hades 2025 free-to-play challenge, holding down on day 61, his rank 3 overall, and we have a 30,000 point lead here on CvC. 220,000 points is a free-to-play. Take care, everyone.